Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well with your lessons. Today we're going to have a language revision. We're going to revise the things that we've learned in the last chapter. Please open your books on page 61. We will start with the grammar part. Exercises that deal with grammar. Complete the sentences so they mean the same. Use a correct form of the passive. So we've got some sentences here with certain gaps that you have to fill them by using the passive voice, as we've learned during this chapter. Einstein didn't discover the first antibiotic. The first antibiotic, you've got a gap here, and then by Einstein. How would you use the passive in this case? The first antibiotic wasn't discovered by Einstein. Number 2, they didn't grow grapes in England in the past, which means that in the past grapes weren't grown in England. Number 3, volunteers run the charity shop. That is to say, the charity shop is run by volunteers. Number 4, they checked passports at the border. So this implies that passports were checked at the border. People make shoes out of the leather. So shoes aren't made of leather. There's another way of expressing something. So the passive voice is another form of expressing something. We're going with the next exercise. You have to complete the sentences with the correct form of could or was able to. We've got the given sentences here. Which one would you use in the first sentence? Could or was able to? She was clever. She could write by the age of 3. She was able to write by the age of 3. So we can use both in this case. Now, what would you say for the second? You've got 2 gaps which you have to complete them. Is it could or was able to, the expressions that you would use in this case? Were they able to reach the top of the mountain? So it's were able, the expressions that we have to use in this case. Number 3, Tony took a map, so he, is it could or was able to? Tony took a map, so he could find the hotel later, or he was able to find the hotel later. So both of these expressions are correct in this case. We can say he could find the hotel later, he was able to find the hotel later. And the last one we have, when I was young, you've got to use could or was able to ski, but now I can. What do you think? Could you use just one of these expressions or you have to use them both? You can use them both. Yes, so it's when I was young, I could ski, but now I can. Or I wasn't able to ski, but now I can. Now you have to choose the correct option. So we've got some sentences here which require a non-defining relative clause. You have to choose between whose, where, and who, or which. The relative clause that is appropriate for each gap, you have to circle it. What do you think for the first one? David Barry. Is it A, B, C? It's C. David Barry, who is from London, is an artist. Now we've got sentence 2. Javier Bardem. Is it A, B, or C? It's C. Javier Bardem, whose uncle was a film director, is a famous actor. Number 3, the Niagara Falls. A, B, or C? It's B. The Niagara Falls, which are 3 waterfalls, are on the US and Canadian border. And the last one, we've got Jamaica. Is it A, B, or C? It's A. Jamaica, where the sun often shines, is a top tourist destination. Let's proceed with vocabulary. How much words did we learn during this chapter? Or are there phrases that we don't really know how to use them? Let's check. Complete the words to make materials. So there are some words presented here which are incomplete. You have to find what are the letters that are missing. Which are the missing letters? Number 1, it starts with PL. What word is it here? PL, bottle. What's PL? What kind of letters would you add here? It's plastic. Plastic bottle. Number 2, SU. It's side shoes. Number 3, it starts with WO. What kind of letters would you add here to complete the word? Wooden table. It's wooden. Number 4, LE, jacket. What's this word? What kind of letters are missing there? It's leather jacket. Number 5, CA, box. What kind of word is it here? It's cardboard box. Number 6, CO, shirt. It's cotton shirt. Match the first half of a word in A to the second half in B to make landscape words. So, as you can see, the words are divided into parts. You have to combine the missing parts, the other part. So, let's try to find number 1, which is its missing syllable. one goes with D, valley. What would you say for number 2? It's bush. Number 3, coast. Number 4, volcano. Number 5, hill. Number 6, island. Number 7, waterfall. Number 8, forest. So these are the words that we can find from the combinations that we've made. Now you have to circle the word that is different. So we've got here 4 rows, which you have to find which word is different for each number. Number 1, we've got bush, harbor, skip, and path, which is different from the others. Different in the context, in the meaning, or grammatical function. It's skip. This is different because it's a verb. The others are nouns. Number 2, we've got push, design, pull, lift. Which is different in this case? It's design. In this case, 4 of these words are verbs, but design has a different meaning from the others that are presented. Number 3, drop, fall, invite, dive. Invite is different. It has a different meaning from the others that are presented. Number 4, survive, trip, slip, jump. Which is different? It's survive, different from the others. Homework. Please try to complete page 47 on your workbook. Thank you for your attention. We will meet next time with the next lessons. Have a good time.